Well, welcome everyone to this short introduction to the new and powerful rectification feature in Shri Jyoti Star 9. I'm going to share my screen. So this is just a blank page. You've got 36 pages to fill up in Shri Jyoti Star 9, and of course you can have multiple sets of 36 pages. So if we go to the layout examples where you have lots of choices, you'll find there's one for rectification. That's rectification 1 and 2. Rectification 2 is the old page, and rectification 1 is the new page. So you get this. So let me introduce you to this. It's a complete system, really. So when you want to rectify a chart, there are multiple things that you want to work with. Of course, you'll work with the divisional charts. You'll work with the ascendant in multiple divisional charts and many other things relating to the houses. You'll work with events. So one of the important things is to collect events from people's lives. And then you want to use the Dashas, and you maybe want to use more than one Dasha, or you may be happy just to use Vimshodri Dasha. Or you might even use variations, more than one variation of Vimshodri Dasha. Anyway, according to the size of your screen, you can use multiple Dashas at once. So here, for example, we have a table with all the events and their positions in time relative to the Vimshodri Dasha. And here we have another Dasha, in this case, Chara Dasha. So we can change this. You just click on the Dasha and you click on Dasha for this and select whatever Dasha you want. And if a particular Dasha is relevant to a particular chart amongst the conditional Dashas, then you'll see a little asterisk. The only asterisk here is on the Sudarshana Chakra Dasha. And this is a little different. Basically, that asterisk means that the Lagna, the moon, and the sun are in different signs. That's all it means. Because Parashara says that's a requirement for using the Sudarshana Chakra. Okay, so let's have a look at this as it's set up. And let's see what else we've got here. So we have here a number of charts. Now, one of the fabulous features in Shri Jyoti Star 9 is the chart where you can select with one click pretty much any Varga you like. So here we see it's D1, this would be the D3, the D9, the D10, and so forth. So you can choose whatever Dasha you want to look at. And over here, in the top right corner, we have, it says 1 hour. Now this 1 hour is actually derived from this box. This box is controlling the whole page. And there are some what I call switches in the top right here. So in the middle, you see it says 1 hour. What this means is that we have the Dashas for the time that we are currently considering for the birth. And it also shows the Dashas for plus 1 hour, plus 2 hours, or minus 1 hour, minus 2 hours. So you can adjust this here to change the amount of jump in the time. Now you notice that if we take a 30-minute jump, there are only a few things showing up here. That's because we've clicked diff for difference. If you unclick this, you see all the Dashas listed, but the great advantage of selecting diff is that you see what changes. So obviously, as far as the Dashas are concerned, at 2 levels, if you go back 30 minutes from the birth time, nothing is changing at all. So from a Dasha point of view, at 2 levels, this is not really very relevant. But if we increase the number of levels with this lev, then we see at 3 levels, there are some things that change. So this is how we can work with the events and the Dashas. But we can also see simultaneously the chart at all these 5 times. Here it's minus 60 minutes, minus 30 minutes, the birth time plus 30 minutes plus 60 minutes. And here we have the chart for plus 60 minutes, plus 30 minutes, plus 0 minutes, minus 30 minutes, and minus 60 minutes with the planetary positions for the birth time. So what you see is by just changing one little item here, then you can see what is changing in any Varga you choose, plus what is happening to all the events. But this allows you to do some very serious rectification work in a very effortless and easy way. So this is the basic idea of the rectification. A few more interesting points. So at the top of the events box here, you see this item change time. Well, I guess this is kind of obvious, but if you click here, it'll step forward the 30 minutes. And if you click here, it'll step back the 30 minutes and another 30 minutes. So you can work your way through the day. Now, if you really don't know when in the day the person was born, you might want to increase this 30 minutes to something much larger, like 2 hours or 6 hours even. So you've now got a range over 12 hours, and you get some kind of idea. It lets you sort of zero in. And you can also go down to 1 minute. So 1 hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. So you can get down to analyzing on the 1 minute level. This, if you have more events that are fitting in this one level box here, then you can use the show. Or if you have a 3-button mouse, you can just scroll. And trackpads on laptops work reasonably well for scrolling. Now, in the charts up here, and of course you may not use the North Indian chart, and you will, if you use Shri Jyoti Star, you'll know that it's very easy to switch to any other kind of chart. You just right click. One of the options on the right click is to, or change all charts on page 2. So you can change to South Indian charts like this. Good. Now on the top of these charts here, you see this thing. You can actually set this to any of these settings here, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2 for this 1 minute choice. So you can arrange the charts as you like. I mean, I just put them like this, but according to the size of your screen and what you want to do, you can also adjust those things. So I hope you enjoy playing with this. And you can, of course, move things around, add things, subtract things. You can do what you like to this page. It's completely flexible, like any other page in Shri Jyoti Star. Enjoy.